Hello and welcome to lesson 3 of Remote Work Blueprint. And in this lesson, we'll be looking at the mindset shift you need for remote work success. Because if you want to succeed remotely, if you know you want to succeed remotely, it actually starts from your mind, having the right mindset. And if you don't think the right way, you will hold yourself back, even when opportunities are in front of you. So we'll be talking about the mindset shift you must make. So pay attention closely. So first of all, you need to stop thinking like a job seeker and you have to start thinking like a value creator. What it means is that you are not begging for jobs because remote companies don't care about pity stories. They don't care about please hire me, please I'm looking for a job in your company. Please. They don't care about all of that. They only care about one thing. Can you solve their problem? And if you can solve their problem and you are able to position yourself as a professional who delivers value, and they see you like someone that can deliver value, that can solve their problem, doors will start opening. Remote company will be the one looking for you to work for them. And in the subsequent lesson, I'm going to show you how you can actually position yourself. We are going to look into all this in detail so that you can actually be seen like a value creator. You can actually position yourself as a professional, and you can actually position yourself as someone that can actually solve problem for remote companies. Secondly, you have to go from local to global thinking. Your thinking has to be global and not local because you are not competing with only people in your city or your country. On remote platforms, you are competing with people, professionals, good, talented professionals from India, from Philippines, from Eastern Europe, even from America and beyond. That means that you must benchmark yourself against international talent, not local standard. You might be good locally and thinking that okay, without benchmark, you take it into the global job market. No, you have to actually benchmark yourself against international standards, not local ones. Then thirdly, you have to move from scarcity to abundance because in the global market, in the local market, it can feel like there are only few jobs, right? And if you don't get one, maybe you are finished. You might be thinking that way. But in the global market, in the global remote economy, rather, there are countless opportunities. I mean, there is opportunities for everyone. You just have to be able to do the things I told you before, and what you are going to also what I'm going to show you in subsequent lessons and subsequent modules. So, but because once you're able to do that, I bet you there's no single client or employer that will control your future. You can always find the next one. If you get a job and you don't like it, you can move to the next one. Or maybe you get fired, you can move to the next one. As a matter of fact, I have friends and previous students that I taught these skills, and I know of 2 or 3 people that are doing 2 to 3 jobs, like they are working for 2 to 3 companies. I even know of someone that was working at some point working with 4 companies, and he had to leave one because another one of those 4 companies was demanding and with a higher pay. So he left one and was working with 3 companies. That is how it is because once you're able to have this mindset that we just discussed, you can actually become a valuable person, a valuable professional for remote companies to hire. So the key, the final one actually is you have to move from fear to growth. One thing about remote work is that rejection is going to be natural, it's going to be normal. You are going to get a lot of no. You will hear a lot of no. When you apply for a remote job, you will get a lot of no most times or sometimes. But there is one truth about remote work. Every no that you get is just one step closer to a yes. I mean it. Every no that you get will be one step closer to a yes. So, but you have to understand that remote work is about resilience. The more you keep showing up, the faster you land remote opportunity. So the key takeaway in this lesson is Success in remote work actually begins in your mind. You have to think global, you have to focus on value, and you have to stay resilient because the right mindset shift will fuel your growth faster than any tool or platform. So see you in the next video.